correct. They're fans of mine from TikTok. They hit me up. They were like, it would be an honor if you performed at our wedding, bro. 21-year-old couple. And usually I'm against comedians performing at weddings, but hiring me was only the second biggest mistake they made that day. So, that should be the rule, right? If you're young enough to think hiring a comedian at your wedding is a good idea, you're too young to get married. Can we agree on that? Is that the barometer right there? My brother, I just went, weddings can be fun. I went to my brother's wedding. My brother got married last week, and it was the most beautiful forced wedding I've ever been to. They had the baby 2 years ago. But my brother's name's David. He married a girl named Rosa. I sent them a birthday card. I gave it to them after the wedding. You guys ever write a wedding card? You ever write a wedding card after a wedding, but pretend like you wrote it before the wedding? Just to look like you were responsible and thoughtful? I wrote the card. I was like, I gave it to them after the wedding. I was like, Dear David and Rosa, congratulations on your big day. Looking forward to celebrating with you. By the way, I wouldn't have salmon as an option on the menu. Having never tried it, I predict it's going to be fucking awful. Also, I wouldn't let Uncle Jerry make a speech unless you want everyone to know that you have a gambling addiction. I would remove, that's my other prediction for the day. Plus, there were very few Jews at the wedding. I always get very nervous about a room with. Are there any Jews at all? One. Okay. Vancouver, you're fucking disappointing me. I have to be honest. This woman wooed like she thought the whole place was gonna fucking erupt. She thought there was gonna be 19 rabbis around her. That's how much enthusiasm she had, and she really. You did? Yes. How brave of you, miss. Thank you. Every show, I'm like, any Jews, and two people will like nervously half raise their hand. But then I'll walk out after the show's done, and like 20 people will follow me, and they'll be like, I'm Jewish. I'm like, you know, you can admit it publicly, right? We actually worked very hard for that. There's a lot of anti-Semitism, you know, and I disagree with some of it. Only that lady is allowed to laugh at that. I was walking in my building the other day and I saw my landlord, Mark, and I was like, hey Mark, how's it going? And he goes, not so good. I just got suspended from Facebook for 30 days again. The second he said again, I was like, it's probably his fault. It's a pattern, Mark? I was like, why'd you get suspended? And he goes, I just posted a quote. It was a Hitler quote. But it wasn't about the Holocaust or anything, just a regular quote. I was like, oh, just a regular inspirational Hitler quote? Just a feel-good, uplifting Hitler quote? True friends are always there for you, Adolf Hitler. No, you can't! No matter what it is, you can't post it. Then he got defensive. He was like, whoa, my wife's Jewish. I'm like, yeah, she's probably the one who reported you on Facebook. That's, it's very obvious. Anybody else in therapy? Well, if you're wooing, you need more therapy. That's the, I'm not even close to cured yet. I hate to tell you, just a few more sessions maybe. I'm doing virtual therapy once a week. My mom keeps asking me to join my virtual therapy. This was like having a Jewish mom, just no privacy at all ever. You know, she's like, I want to join the therapy. I want to join the Zoom. I was like, all right, mom, I'll make you a deal. I'll let you join the Zoom if you can figure out how to join the Zoom. All right, we'll do it. I gave you the information 4 months ago. I haven't seen her on a single Zoom session, so I win. I fucking win. I jerked off thinking about my therapist the other night, which she's like 75 years old. I don't know why I did it. I guess I just wanted to have one secret to keep from her. You know, I feel like I gave her all my secrets and I created a new one for myself. So I did that. I told that joke last night. There was like an older woman sitting in the front row. She seemed really offended by it. I'm like, you okay? Are we cool? She goes, what's wrong with being a 75-year-old woman? I think I'm still pretty attractive. I was like, I know, I'm gonna jerk off thinking about you later. So I was like, are we good? She's like, yeah, now you can move on. We're good. Very good. I'm not on any of the dating apps, but I feel like any app could be a dating app if you're creepy enough. I've actually been having a lot of luck on Venmo lately. I have to be honest. I sent more money than I asked them out in that exact order. It's been good. I've been having fun in life, man. I was on the Jimmy Fallon in February. I was on the Tonight Show. Didn't help, I'm here. But I absolutely no growth whatsoever in my career. But no, I'm kidding. No, I had a great time on the show, but 100 square feet. She walks into my bedroom, she notices like the posters on the wall with scotch tape, and the bed with no bed frame. I swear to God, she looks around the room and she goes, "This better be the best sex ever." And I was like, "You should go." You remember the doors, right? It's the only door, so please exit quietly that way. We actually did end up sleeping together. She said I have a surprisingly big dick, which is kind of hurtful, right? Because that just means I have little dick energy. Isn't that what that means? She's like, "Oh my God, 7 inches. You carry yourself like you're 3 at most." I have to be honest. I'd rather a girl tell me I have a surprisingly little dick. That would be more of a compliment. I want a girl to pull down my pants and be like, "Oh my God, your confidence really fooled me. Holy shit. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I can't believe what I'm barely seeing." So tonight's show I did, who knows me from Instagram and TikTok? So, I love that, man. Thanks for coming. I post a lot on social media. I have a pretty big social media following. I feel like I'm at the point of my career where I should have someone like running my Instagram account for me, but for whatever reason I haven't hired anybody. So lately I've just been pretending I'm my own social media person, just to look cool, you know? Like the other day some girl DM'd me, she's like, "Eric, I want to let you know I think you're hilarious." And I was like, "Thank you for inquiring about Eric Newman's comedy." Someone from the team will get back to you shortly. I've been so used to talking in third person lately, it's kind of screwed me up. Like the other night, I was at a bar and this girl recognized me. She came over to me. She was like, "Eric, you're an amazing comic. I just want to let you know, your social media guy hit on me last night at midnight." I was like, "I'll have to talk to him." He's always doing this, I swear to God. Let me guess, he sent you a dick pic also, right? By the way, just out of curiosity, what did you think of the dick? Seriously, like, notes, thoughts, anything? You got anything? I'll let him know, I'll pass them along. I have 3 guys who do all my clips, like on TikTok and Instagram. Ben, you will see yourself pretty soon, sir. 3 guys, they're 21 years old, they go to college together, and they called me the other day, they're like, "Eric, we have a huge surprise for you, man." I was like, "Well, what is it?" They're like, "We dropped out of college for you." I was like, "Why the fuck would you do that?" They're like, "Because that's how much we believe in you, bro." I'm like, "That's really nice of you, but what you don't know is that I finished college because I don't even fully believe in me." So, I have a marketing degree as a backup, you guys are fucked. I don't know what to tell you. Re-enroll immediately. I was the last one in my group of friends to lose my virginity. Which is kind of like being the last girl in a group of friends to get married. Except girls are actually supportive. They're like, "You're gonna meet your soulmate soon. I can feel it. I know it." My friends were like, "You're gonna die a virgin, bro. You're never having sex ever. But in case you do, don't finish too quickly." That's what we said, right, dude? Don't finish too quickly. Don't be a minute man. Now that I'm older, I realize like finishing quickly isn't that bad. Because you can always tell the girl, like, "Oh my God, I was so excited, I couldn't hold it." The real problem is not finishing at all. She's like, "When are you going to?" I'm like, "Never if you keep asking me." Be patient, hang in there. That's why I think it's funny when girls brag, like, "My man could last all night." I'm like, "Yeah, because he's not attracted to you." Turn the lights off, we'll finish in a minute. Men like the joke better generally. I had an ex-girlfriend, we dated for 6 years, third of your life. Dated. She knew I love porn, I'm a big porn guy. You guys watch a lot of porn? What's your favorite category? Lesbian steals my girlfriend? She knew I loved porn. But one night she was on my computer, my email was open, and she noticed that I emailed myself specific porn links. She's like, "I'm not even angry, I just need to know why." I'm like, I'm kind of sentimental, like even with porn. Because one time I was 16 years old, I found this porn video I was in love with, and I closed my computer, I didn't save it like an idiot. And then for years I couldn't find it, I'm like, will I ever see it again? I don't know. 6 years later, I was 22 years old, I opened my computer, boom, popped up again. I swear to God, I almost broke broke down in tears. One of the most emotional moments of my entire life. So that's why I email myself porn links, just to be safe. Just to be safe. But sometimes it backfires. Like the other night, I emailed myself a porn link, and then a few minutes later, I noticed I didn't have any new emails. I was like, who the fuck did I just send that to? And the strange guy wrote back. He's like, dude, I've been looking for this for years. Thank you so much. My ex was so smart, man. I had a stiff neck one time for 3 days. She goes, I bet you got it from checking out too many women on the street. I'm like, I actually didn't, but now that you mention it, it is a lot harder to do that now. Because usually if I'm walking down the street with my girlfriend, I can like sneak checking out other women. I can be like, oh my god, she's so pretty, look at that. Oh my god, she's pretty too, look at that. But there's no way to do that with a stiff neck, it's impossible. I was walking down the street with my girlfriend, I had a stiff neck. This girl passed by who was irresistible. I was like, okay, guess we're fighting later. Just noticed my Instagram and all these handles and stuff wrong. Wow, been up here a really long time. The best crowds are when like I look at my phone once and it's like this time is just sped by. You guys are fucking like you guys are amazing. You're amazing, incredible. I was sexting with this married woman recently. I didn't know she was married. I'm kidding, of course I know. Made her so much hotter, honestly, but no, I felt bad that I did it. The truth is I've known the woman for like 10 years. We got drunk one night, we sexted. I swear to God I got a text from her husband the next day. He goes, I called my wife, I know what you guys have been doing, and I now have a picture of your dick. Which I'm gonna send to your agent. He checked my website, got my agent's name, threatened to send a picture to my agent. Here's the most fucked up part. I fired that agent like a month ago. So now he's just gonna get a picture of my dick also. That agent is more pissed at me than that girl's husband is right now. The agent would be the one to leak my dick to the internet. By the way, if he leaked my dick to the internet, part of me would be like, oh, now everybody knows what my dick looks like. But the other part of me would just be happy he finally did something to promote me. You know, like... He hadn't done shit for me in 6 years. It was always me getting work and then giving him commission for it. But he can't take 10% of my dick. Because my rabbi already did that when I was a baby. You know? So you guys have been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for coming out.